Hi, I'm Pete Giordano, and thank you in advance for spending your precious time with me. I am delighted and excited to share some of my thoughts on how the interplay between product and go-to-market impact growth for your startup. This presentation is part 4 of a 7-part series on go-to-market alignment. The focus for this presentation is the third critical alignment, product channel alignment. If you haven't already done so, I highly recommend watching the introduction and the previous alignments before continuing. That would be market product alignment and market pricing alignment. Each part builds on the next. So let's get started with product channel alignment. The key point is that channels are already established. You have to build your product for the established channel. Well, it's not completely true because channels are created and destroyed over time. Just think about mobile coming into existence within the last 10 years. However, it's highly unlikely that a seed or Series A or any other early stage startup can actually create a new distribution channel to compete with an incumbent. Let's take a look at some of the common B2B or business-to-business channels. These should seem pretty familiar to you, and you can probably name quite a few more examples. And here are some common consumer channels. It's important to note that the user-generated content, or UGC, and viral or virality are by far the predominant channels for consumer digital products. Some great examples that employ these types of channels are companies such as Instagram, WhatsApp, Yelp, Snapchat, and others. Here's another way to look at the product channel alignment challenge. Startups often seek to disrupt an incumbent company or industry through more sophisticated and/or better technology. However, by definition, the incumbent has existing customers and established channel dominance. That is, they own the distribution channels. The incumbent also likely has a set of partners. In short, the incumbent has the distribution advantage. Anil Busri, co-founder and CEO of Workday and a general partner at Greylock, puts it this way: can a startup build distribution before the incumbent builds or acquires the tech? Going further, in his book 0 to 1, Peter Thiel points out the difficulty with testing and pursuing many channels. Quote, "The kitchen sink approach doesn't work. Most companies get 0 distribution channels to work. If you get just one channel to work, you have a great business. If you try for several but don't nail one, you're finished. Distribution follows the power law." Of course, it's perfectly fine to test multiple channels, but don't peanut butter spread all of your marketing dollars across channels to determine which works the best. Test one at a time. And when you find the one that works, pour gasoline on that one. For young startups, the big idea is to evaluate the incumbent channels. Once you have a channel in mind, you need to build your product to exploit the best channel. How can you take advantage of alternative existing channels to out-distribute your competition? Let's take a look at a direct-to-consumer physical product to learn a lesson. Wolf & Shepard and Warby Parker use an existing channel, e-commerce, to disrupt their respective product markets. That is, men's shoes and glasses, respectively. They each built incredible user experiences through their direct-to-consumer online stores. User experience of the shopping, purchasing, returning, if need be, are all best in class. Their product is as much about the experience and the channel as it is about the product, shoes or glasses. To do this, each company had to innovate on their product dimension to take advantage of that channel. The same is true for Slack's viral growth. In order to reach such tremendously fast growth, that is, user group to user group within companies, Slack's product was engineered for incredibly simple setup and onboarding of new users. In addition, Slack knew their growth would come from within existing accounts through one internal group inviting others, and so on. So here are some consumer product examples. What are some of the other possible incumbent consumer channels? Think about the previous slides. User-generated content and virality are the big winners. What other companies can you think of that use these types of channels? TripAdvisor, Yelp, Glassdoor, Pinterest, Houzz all got 70% of their growth from UGC. WhatsApp, Evernote, Dropbox, Slack all got 70 or more % of their growth from some sort of virality. Supercell, Squarespace, Blue Apron all got 70% or more of their growth from some sort of paid marketing. Once you have a hypothesis on the best channel, focus on ensuring product channel alignment. Is your product built for the channel? Knowing the channel, you have an opportunity to build the product to, number one, exploit the channel. Number two, be able to sell itself within that channel. Number three, onboard users that come from that channel. Number four, reduce the time to wow for the users and even help retain and upsell users. Your product is truly a fulcrum for customer acquisition and success. Can you think of some other product features to take advantage of channels such as B2B, SaaS, and/or mobile? Let's take a look at a product channel alignment case. We can look at HubSpot. HubSpot pretty much invented the term inbound marketing, and their bread and butter software helps companies manage marketing campaigns. HubSpot is a great example of building a product designed for a B2B online channel using content marketing. HubSpot uses their own product and inbound marketing to drive interest in their product. If you're interested, you can try or buy directly from their website. And HubSpot realizes that many of their customers will need integrations with other software systems such as Salesforce automation and/or customer success systems. So HubSpot built their product to take advantage of this channel and this reality of the market by creating a robust API for integrations and training up partners to help customers learn, implement, and integrate HubSpot with these other services. These partners are called VARs, or value-added resellers. Furthermore, HubSpot supports these partners with a rich set of content, tools, and training to onboard new users. It's in this way that HubSpot has built a channel-ready product. Well, that's a wrap on part 4 of this 7-part series, Product Channel Alignment. But before I let you go, I'd love to challenge you again to the 72-hour rule. Put what you've learned to work within 3 days or risk losing it. And that's it. Thank you for following along this far and for spending so much of your time with me. I really hope it was helpful. Please reach out to me with your feedback, your thoughts, your questions. I'm always dying to learn more about how you see this. And of course, be sure to check out the remaining parts of the series on aligning product and go-to-market to unlock growth for your startup. Thank you, and be well, and go start something.